And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off the play fake on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And that one's too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
The run inside. It's silent. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Third and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Aztecs will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He's got great speed. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Special teams coming through. The third aspect of the game, delivering big time. The whole thought process is just get the ball back, and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball reached. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution on that punt return.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. They punted on the opening possession of the game. Might still have a few plays left on that opening script. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to the ground with the running back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
That's a really good job by this defense because 2nd and short a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, 3rd and short time. Probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
On 3rd and short, the power run here. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
No secret sauce, no tricking people. 3rd down and 1. I got to be the more physical team, Jesse, and they were.
And it's so nice, too, when you've got playmakers like that guy that can take a play that's only designed maybe to get a couple yards and turn it into a big gainer. This offense is loaded with weapons.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard.
Maybe some room here. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pass.
And the Aztecs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He'll take it himself. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Aztecs have their offense in high gear. looking for room. It's Sutton. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, this offense didn't get off to the start they wanted, going 3 and out of the gate. But on the second drive, they're doing much better. They're finding a rhythm, and I think a big part of that is establishing the running game. And really nice job on that last one, picking up the first down.
Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Touchdown Aztecs! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Ready to fire from the pistol. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Great coverage, great break on the ball, had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you gotta secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Using his legs, it's Curtis. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the 1st. Caught behind the line. It's Moses. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Wants to bring it back. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Powers through the defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. Looking for space to the left. Intercepted.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got the tight end outside. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Gonna look downfield again. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. Quarterback really needs to be better moving forward, working through his progressions.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Oh, they're after him. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
It's not just about sacks and getting the quarterback on the ground. When you can hurry him up, speed up that thought process, get near his legs, all those things lead to incompletions and sometimes mistakes.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a little room there. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
If first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Makes the grab inbounds.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're going into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll start on the ground with Washington. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Running inside, it's Sutton. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. And the Aztecs moving quickly to the line. The play action fake. He's got his man, makes the grab. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
On the run, it's Sutton. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. With the catch, it's busted. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Aztecs look to keep this drive humming.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And the Aztecs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Brown. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And offenses nowadays, they really just count numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block other guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Open space at the 25. To the house. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he makes the extra point. They go 83 yards on the drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. Fielded in the end zone, it's fourth. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field. On the ground, it's Curtis. Got room at the 35. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Trying play action. There's the pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense. Yeah, gets a turnover. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Slithers into space. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Washington. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. At the 26, it's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. They'll try to get it through the air, and they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
The Aztecs will try to convert on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Aztecs call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. The run inside. It's Curtis. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Boise State in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Broncos with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game, pushing them some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
Finds his man. It's Curtis. Caught, and he's got room. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Finds it. Got a little grass. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners, kicked it in gear, got the long touchdown.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
He's got it on the right. Crosses to 40. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Here comes the offense on second down. He'll run it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Man, and that's one he probably wants back. And sometimes you underestimate the speed of your guy or how fast he gets out there, and you could tell just... little bit too far. His receiver didn't have the jets to go catch up with that one.
And the Aztecs decide to punt it away. And last time they punted, it went back for 6. Punt is on its way. And they'll just down it right there. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Running inside, it's Collins. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Right back to the well. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Curtis. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Six-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Motion from the wideout. Snags it and he's open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Sacramento State. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
That is the easiest touchdown pass that guy is ever going to throw. The little touch pass, jet sweep, and how about the speed out in the open field? Man, David, quarterbacks love those. Those are stat builders.
And defensively, man, we've got to see that. We've got to adjust. Safeties have to be able to come down and play that jet sweep. It's frustrating when you see him not adjust. And then, listen, you could see it, the wheels. I mean, that dude had some speed when he got around the corner, and nobody could catch him. But defensively, we've got to see that a second sooner so we can come up and make the play.
This drive will open from the 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Here's a give to Washington. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Aztecs headed quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
28, 886 bouncer. 886 bouncer.
Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
776 captain. 776 captain.
The run inside. It's Washington. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Ninja.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
I'll tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And you're in the fourth quarter with the lead. Very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
They give it to him again. Oh, what a move. Got enough for the first. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Ready. Wide, 53.
Sends it back in motion.
Ready, go.
They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. They'll field this one in tight quarters. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Got to be efficient here as time is winding down. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6. And the Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
The sure hands, it's busted. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Aztecs come to the line on the heels of that big pass play.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're...
He uncorks one deep. Got it down the field. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Sutton. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Corners are walked up tight. Trying to impose their will with the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Aztecs! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there he goes! And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
They'll go right back to it. There's some room. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Aztecs call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. Back to pass on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. Breaks the tackle. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
The run inside. It's Curtis. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. They'll use a timeout here. 2:06 remaining on the clock. Of course, it stops again at the 2-minute mark. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Off play action. Stepping to the right. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They'll get to keep possession, but man, do they have a long way to go after that fumble threw them in reverse. Those last two running plays went nowhere. At this point, you wonder if you just run it again, punt, and regroup. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking to throw on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23.
A lot of times late in games, you see this by defenses. They're going to drop back, and they're going to take away all the deep stuff, trying to take away all the passing lanes. Nice job.
Free up the gut. Touchdown, San Diego State. A great catch and run for 6.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. Running inside, it's Curtis. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
A nice luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Will they try to win it here or be content to play for overtime? On the ground, it's Curtis. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Man, I'm going to be curious to see this offense down the stretch. That's back-to-back runs. This is a pivotal part of the game. We're in the fourth quarter. Like, what are they going to lean on? What weapon are they going to go to find a way to get across the finish line?
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points, and this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
Four quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking for the edge. It's Curtis. Knocked out of bounds and sticking with that running game as they get deeper in the red zone.
And that's a good, solid run there, Reese. And if you want to win in overtime, running the football is a good idea.
Showing that you're the more physical team in overtime can really be a breaking of their will. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. They want to keep this drive alive. 3rd and short here in overtime. Keeps it on the bootleg. Pocket breaking down. Throws to the back. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
And that's just a catch you got to make, right? It's 3rd down. You got an opportunity to make a play in the middle of the field. Butterfingers.
So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. Going right down the boulevard. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. The short hands, it's Sutton. Across the 10. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
2-14 close.
Looking to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. He's in. A game-winning touchdown in overtime.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.